So as you guys know, each of the different elements has their own unique set to go with them in terms of elemental damage and also usability with them. However, we are still missing two different elements. So the first element we're missing is Cryo and also Hydro. Genshin Impact is actually adding Cryo and Hydro sets, so that is actually going to be extremely good. Also, if you guys don't mind, I am trying to gain some more subscribers. I'm at 267 right now. I've been trying to get to 300 for a little bit. The videos have been doing pretty good, so it would be nice if some more of you guys subscribed. Anyway, let's get back to the rest of the video. So we're going to look at the Cryo Blizzard Strayer set first. Now this one's a bonus on 2-piece, gives you 50% cryo damage, and also it's 4-piece bonus. When a character attacks an enemy affected by cryo, the crit rate is increased by 20%, which is a pretty good buff because that is generally better than anything you're going to get from the Berserker set. Also, if the enemy is frozen, the crit rate is going to also be increased by another 20%. So that's 40% crit rate. This will be very good for characters like Ganyu, to where you're going to be just attacking enemies with cryo. That's 20%. The crit rate is going to be very good. Also, if you are running a frozen comp build, like with Mona and any ice characters, this also is going to be extremely good for that as well. With other characters like Ayaka, this is going to be something good because Ayaka definitely scales off of her crit rate in terms of her main DPS source. And here with the other ice set, the Glacier and Snowfield. So this is also going to increase your cryo damage bonus by 15%, which I'm actually very happy about because usually you know how like with artifact sets they have one that gives you 15% damage bonus and then the other one gives you like 40% resistance. Well, this one actually giving you an actual good 2-piece set bonus. So in theory you could run both of the 2-piece sets and get 30% cryo damage bonus, which would be, so for this 4-piece set increases your superconduct damage by 100%, which is actually really good because a lot of people don't know this, but cryo versus electro superconduct damage isn't usually as good as electro versus cryo, I don't think. And there's no real damage bonus that you get associated with that. So this is increasing your superconduct damage by 100%. So that's just a lot more damage, especially if you're running Electro team comps. This could be very good with when Electro Traveler comes out. So if you do just have Lisa as your main Electro user and you're using her, this could be pretty decent to combine with. So it increases your melt damage by 50%, so that kind of helps you out with triggering melt reactions because Cryo gets only a 50% bonus. Meanwhile, Pyro gets a 100% bonus to its triggering of melt reactions. So using an elemental burst is also increase your cryo damage bonus by 30%. This will be very good, especially on certain characters. This I definitely will run on one of my old accounts on Kaya, because on Kaya he definitely scales off of energy recharge. You can just spam his like elemental burst really easily. So this is going to give him 30% extra damage for his E, and also his basically just gives him 30% damage bonus for everything that he's using. If you also pair that with Chongyun like I am on my ult account, this is actually going to give me like all sorts of cryo damage. Like I can run cryo damage artifacts, I can run this set, it's going to be insane. And now moving on to the third and final set that we're getting Heart of the Depth set. Now this one is going to increase Hydro damage by 15%. Also, after using elemental skills, it's increasing your normal attack and charged attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. This is going to be extremely good for Child because usually you're using his elemental skill to actually attack, and that's where most of his DPS is coming from. So a 30% damage increase for his charged attacks is going to be very good. Plus you're also getting 15% extra damage on your Hydro attacks. Plus this also is going to help you with your charged bow attacks if you are a fan of using those. So it's also going to increase his like charged up bow damage by 30%. So if you guys enjoyed the video, a like down below is very much appreciated. I'm definitely hyped for these new sets coming out. It's definitely very good to build your characters with. I'm already at like AR 45 on my account, so when I get Ganyu, I'm definitely going to be popping on, getting all the artifact sets upgraded. It's going to be insane, because I do have a guaranteed Ganyu pool. Also, if you guys are interested more about other characters coming out, like Albedo, Ganyu, Ayaka, I do have other videos that I am planning on or have already made, so those will be linked at the end of the video or in a card above.